Hello students, today's topic is the Green Revolution and its social consequences. As you know that Green Revolution is related to the reform of agricultural production as well as the techniques of agriculture. This was initially introduced in USA, America, and the person who had given the credit to introduce green revolution in the USA, and he was Norman Borlaug. And after that, a number of decades later, this green revolution was also introduced in India during the 1960s or 1970s. And the person who is known as the father of green revolution in India, and he is Mr. M.S. Swaminathan. It was the great reform in the agriculture sector, and in contrast the green revolution of 1960s or 1970s brought about significant changes in the areas where it took place. As you know, this was a government program of the agriculture modernization. It was largely funded by the international agencies that was based on the providing high yielding variety of seeds, or these are also called hybrid seeds, along with the pesticides, fertilizers and other inputs to farmers. With the help of this green revolution, the techniques of the agriculture were totally changed, and now the farmers were encouraged for adopting and contributing the new techniques of agriculture, especially the use of harvesters, tractors and modern technological instruments, and new fastest means of transportation, as well as the instruments like the plough or hoe. These were also reformed, reconstructed and modified by the scientists and by the technicians. And these new tools were very easily used by the farmers, and these were also comfortable for putting in the safe areas, or using during the agriculture. The use of harvester and the tractor reduces the force of the animals or the bulls which were using by the farmers for the cultivation of farmlands. The cultivation of farmlands with the help of bulls was taking a lot of time, as well as the farmers has to walk behind these bulls, and this was also difficult and very tiredness work for the farmers. So the farmers were sometimes were very unwilling to cultivate the fields, and this was the cause of the late agricultural production or the late cultivation of the farmlands. Same as the irrigational system was also changed. Initially, the farmers were dependent on the seasonal rainfall, and if the, there was the possibility of carrying water from the nearby rivers or nearby lakes or ponds, then farmers tried to use this water. Otherwise, the irrigation was a very big problem by the farmers, especially in the areas of Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and the region of the mountainous and the plateaus of central and the Deccan India. But after introduction of the tube wells and the jet pumps, as well as the new techniques of the carrying of water and the government facilities that were provided as the form of canals, this was the new reform, and a very great help for the farmers by the side of government. And this again took the form of very curious and very efforts for the farmers to produce their crops, and this took again a very well known reform. The farmers were also using pesticides, fertilizers, and other inputs during the agriculture, and this led to the mass production of agricultural grains and products. Now the farmers were slowly becoming rich, and their cost of inputs in the cultivation or the production of grains and crops were reducing. The government also provided the subsidies to purchase these inputs, especially the fertilizers, harvesters, tractors, and many more things. And the program were introduced only in the areas that had assured irrigation, because sufficient water was necessary for the new seeds and methods of cultivation. It was also targeted mainly at the wheat and rice growing areas. And as you know that this was the result that only certain regions such as Punjab, western Uttar Pradesh, coastal Andhra Pradesh, and the parts of Tamil Nadu received the first wave of the Green Revolution package. The rapid social and economic transformation that were seen in these areas stimulated a spate of the studies by social scientists and various debates about the impact of the Green Revolution. Agricultural productivity increased sharply because of the new technology. India was able to become self sufficient in food grains production for the first time in that decades. The Green Revolution has been considered a major achievement of the government and the scientists who contributed to the effort. However, there were certain negative social effects that were pointed out by the sociologists who studied the Green Revolution areas, as well as adverse environmental impact.